So it's not enough for Nick Saban and Alabama to dominate the class of 2023, where their recruiting class ranks as the #1 recruiting class in the nation per points and the #1 class in the nation in average recruit rank per 24/7 Sports. But on top of that, Alabama already has their sights set on the class of 2024, and today they got a massive win. A 5-star quarterback in Julian Sayin out the state of California, who when you turn on the film, there is a lot you have to like, and we've got to go through it today. Before we can, as always, y'all know the drill. I need to hear from you. Hop down to the comments, give me a Y for yes or an N for no. Are you excited that Julian Sayin commits to Alabama? And let me know what you're thinking. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell notification as I do constant college football content. You don't want to miss any of it, and if you enjoyed this content, be sure to like and comment down below, as those interactions are massive. But having said all that, let's jump right into this. And this is a huge win for the Crimson Tide. Not only do they get a 5-star quarterback who's got a ton of upside, and we're going to unpack that upside here in a bit, but they get a big win over the Georgia Bulldogs, who looked like they could be trending for the 5-star signal caller for quite some time. But out of nowhere, here comes Alabama and Nick Saban getting a huge win. So what does Alabama get in Julian Sayin? Well, first and foremost, he's a 5-star quarterback out the state of California who stands 6'1", 185 pounds per 24/7 Sports. He ranks as the number 14 player in the nation regardless of position, and the number 2 quarterback in the nation per 24/7 Sports composite. Julian Sayin is a very gifted quarterback. When you turn on the film, there's a few things you're going to realize. First and foremost, the one thing I wrote over and over and over again, so when I was sitting down to put together the notes for this video, it's something I kept circling. He's got an uncanny ability that while there's chaos and everything around him, he can find his check down quickly. It's not like he holds the ball until the last possible second, until even you, the viewer, are sitting there thinking, please get rid of it or you're going to take a sack, you're going to get hit, you've had time. That's not what he does. He has got an internal clock that I find really efficient, and once he's been in the pocket long enough to go through all of his reads, if there's any chaos, he's instantly going to that check down. I love that about him. He's wanting to keep plays alive, he's wanting to keep drives alive, and he understands that positive gains, even if they're small, are bigger than no gains and negative gains. I think that's big, especially due to his age. He's only a junior in high school. He's going to keep growing. So that's something I really liked. On top of that, we can talk about his pocket presence even if he's not looking at the check down. Times where he escapes the pockets and he uses his legs as an extension of the passing game. Something I love when I see in young quarterbacks. Now we've seen the college game shift to where these quarterbacks are using their legs as an extension of the passing game, and I'm really interested to see what the future of quarterbacking is going to hold as the styles continue to evolve and they continue to get better. But Julian Sayin has got a really interesting ability to keep his eyes downfield while navigating out the pocket and being able to find an open receiver. And on top of that, we've got to talk about two more things. First and foremost, the arm strength, and then secondly, the accuracy. He's got the arm strength to hurt you deep. There is no question about that. And he's got the accuracy to hurt you deep. But one thing I loved is his ability to put zip on the ball when he needs to put zip on the ball. Because when you're watching some of these young quarterbacks, you're looking for certain throws. You see some touch throws, you love it. You see some outside throws, you love it. But whenever you see a guy have a receiver streaking through the middle, there's a safety coming down, and he's got a slight window to make sure he can get that ball in an area where his receiver isn't going to get killed and he lets it fly. That's impressive. It's impressive to see him do it once, but when he's repeating it throughout his highlight tape, you get to kind of see this is a theme, not a one-off. So if you're asking what Julian Sayin brings to the table, there's a lot you've got to be excited about. This is a quarterback that I think once he gets into a college strength and conditioning room, once he gets into that atmosphere, he is going to be a phenomenal prospect to keep your eye on, and it's a big win for the Crimson Tide's quarterback room. Bryce Young heads to the NFL where he will undoubtedly be a first-round pick. He has been exceptional for the Crimson Tide, and trying to replicate what he does, that's just not going to be an option. But what you can do is try and find another talented quarterback to be able to take over the reins. Julian Sayin is a talented quarterback, and it's going to be interesting to see what this quarterback dynamic, what this quarterback battle is going to look like. And in no way, shape, or form am I saying right now Julian Sayin's going to come in there and win this quarterback battle as a true freshman. What I am saying is there's some talented guys in that room. It's going to be a fun one to watch. Can't wait to hear from all of you. This is the type of prospect, when they commit to your class, it can cause an avalanche. It gets the ball rolling and it snowballs, especially a quarterback. That's something we've talked about at length, that quarterbacks have this ability to galvanize recruiting classes. They've got this ability to really get the ball rolling on recruiting classes. Well, Alabama just got the second best quarterback in the class of 2024, and a 5-star at that. It's going to be interesting to see what ripple effects we can see coming after this. Can't wait to hear from all of you. Hop down to the comments. Let me know what you're thinking about this big win. That's it. See ya.